And go straight to the mall and tear down the inside. Is that Gucci sweater? I'm the Birdman, daddy. I fly in any weather. Yo, 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 welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood. If it's your first time in the motherfucking neighborhood, you already know. Bring it back, ayy. Bring it back, ayy. Bring it back, arch your back. Bring it back. Bring it back to the bottom of the map. Make sure you go all the way back to the beginning. Welcome to the neighborhood. Watch from the very beginning. Welcome to the neighborhood until whatever point you came in on the journey. And if you came in on the middle of the motherfucking journey, make sure you watch past wherever you came in on the journey. This is a journey of my life. This is wherever God is taking me. It's little tidbits, little gems, everything along the way. Just sit back and enjoy the motherfucking journey. Welcome to the neighborhood. If you want to know a little bit about the channel and why I'm doing what it is that I am doing, what I'm doing. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. And what it is that I'm doing, go see a video called The Thing About Hope. The Thing About Hope. The Thing About Hope. All right, yo, y'all already know, working on the weekend like usual. Working on the weekend like usual, way off in the deep end like motherfucking usual. Happy motherfucking Saturday. Y'all, I got a busy day. I've been staying up past my bedtime. My bitch look like a young Frank Ocean. I'm trying to lay my edges down and stretch my hair out for this look that I'm going for this weekend. Happy Saturday. How was your week? What do you know? Were you productive? What did you do? All of that good stuff. So last night I sat up and I worked on for some content for the channel. I'm low-key kind of excited. We'll see how it goes. I'm really motherfucking ambitious, bitch. I really don't know what I want to talk to y'all about today. I thought I would just hop on here while I could. Y'all already know a bitch has no idea how to hold the phone. I thought I would hop on here and just chop it up with you guys this morning. So I finished my first jar of the collagen. So I will say a couple of my reviews would be, my hair is definitely growing like shit. My nails are growing like shit. Remember I told y'all I broke this nail, but it's growing back. Maybe that's 2 weeks of growth. My appetite is slightly suppressed, except when I went home, I ate like a fucking child. That's the thing too. My energy is okay. It's not too bad, not too little. If I don't have energy, that's my own fault. I really like I feel so far away from you guys. And I put my seat up so that I wouldn't look so stocky. Like, I don't know. Because my desk has a little curve to it. It's like, welcome. Anyway, so my homegirls, when we did the versus battle, I was like, are you looking 16? I'm 31. That's the thing. But I will say this. If I look at myself, I love my look. I love my image. I love like what I look like right now is, man, it's so much closer to who I am, and so very, real. Like it's more of me than I ever felt or looked in my life. It's so funny because when I got my nose ring, I would ask my niece. I asked my niece. I say, "Well, would you like my nose ring?" She was just like, "It looked like you were supposed to." Like, I thought you already had a nose ring. So I didn't got nose rings tatted up. Like, I definitely go get some more ink, but man, free it and free. I gotta so I dedicate this one to to Magic Mike, the Peace Dealer. This was a shout out to him. This is what I said I would talk about today. I was watching one of his videos. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. But he talked about embracing the cringe. There's change going on in our life, and we got to embrace the motherfucking cringe. So last night I was talking to one of my homeboys, and like, I was so frustrated. I'm trying to learn a new skill at work, and this skill is one of the most complex skills to ever learn. It really is. It's really convoluted. It's really thick. And there's really no rhyme or reason, but it's an important skill. It's a money skill. And so yesterday, I was so frustrated because I was trying to work on something and I didn't get it. I don't like to not know how to do something. I feel like I'm supposed to know how to do stuff, even when I know that I shouldn't already know how to do it. So I definitely got to stop being hard on myself. And it's so funny. Like I said, shout out to Magic Mike. You showed up in my reading. Embrace the cringe. That's what this one is going to be called. So shout out to you. Shout out to your blessings. Shout out to your magical mind, Magic Mike. Mike the Peace Dealer. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. He is a black astrologer. He crazy, but he's great at what he does. So back to me trying to learn how to do the skill. So I was so frustrated with myself yesterday because I absolutely could not, like, it just took me too long to get a skill. My boss was like, you should be able to do this in 45 minutes once you actually do it. It took me 2 hours to do it, and I still didn't complete it, but I'm not going to give up. But, like, I was so frustrated yesterday, and so embracing the cringe, like, I was talking to my friends, and I was just like, I was thinking about I said out loud, embrace the cringe is cringy. And he was just like, cringe isn't good. And I told him that's not necessarily true. And I gave him the analogy of working out, because it was like, when you cringe, it's something, like, cringe isn't something that you want. I said that's not true. So he recently started back working out, and I gave him the analogy. I say, hey, when you first started working out, you wanted to do something to better your life, correct? And when you bettered your life, so you started working out. You haven't been working in a while. I said, was there any point in that workout where you were extremely sore from working out? And he was like, yeah, I was sore for like a month. Like, I couldn't do nothing because I fucked myself up so bad. I was sore. I was like, but after you got unsore, you kept working out, right? Right. And I said, that's what embracing the cringe is. Embracing the cringe is understanding that when you start to go to a better process, when you get to going to a better process, or when you want to make your life better, and forgive me because I realize Mercury is in retrograde, so all of the video yesterday, like, I was all off. So Venus is going into Virgo. It's leaving Leo, so that's the thing too. But my words are all over the place. Like, I be fucking up words. But so I told him, so once you made it a plan to start working out and getting yourself more healthy, you got sore, right? But then after you got sore, you continue working out, and you look like a snack right now. I said the cringe is that soreness. The cringe is understanding that once you make a conscious decision to start bettering your life, there are certain things that just will not be comfortable, but it's a part of the process. Embrace that. Embrace the fact that you're going to be sore for a little while after you start working out, because that's just a part of the process. That's the cringe. It ain't fun to hurt, but that's just what it is. And so for me, embracing the cringe is understanding that I won't be able to do everything at one time. The cringe is, like he said, it's the awkwardness. The cringe is fucking up a couple of times before I actually get it right. Like, it's a part of the process. And when you realize that pain is a part of the process, but it's good pain, then you can embrace it and work with it instead of it having you or instead of it deterring you. So embrace the cringe. Like, he talked about embracing the cringe, and so I really wanted to tell you what that looked like and felt like, because when I told my friend about the cringe, he was like, I'm trying to, like, make my chest tattoo look extra sexy, bitch. But I gotta take this paper off. But embrace it. And so, like, yesterday was a very cringy day. And then also I overthink, I'm all of those things, but that's who I am and that's what I do. And it's nobody in the world that makes me me. Yesterday, one of my friends, like, he just a dick. He's one of my Capricorn friends. He's way older than me. He's about 11 years older than me. And he talked to me about the Peter, the Peter, I forgot what he said, the Peter something, but it's a business concept that you have outgrown your skill level. The Peter principle, that's what I believe it is. So he says that people grow in the ranks, but they get to a place where they get to a place like in corporate America where the like essentially you reach the glass ceiling of your talent. I think I don't like that principle. But it's something that I wanted to share with y'all. Like, we talked about it, and I guess he was trying to, because I told him that everything was cringy for me, he was trying to allude maybe the Peter principle applied to me, and I had to explain to him from my point of view. One day we're going to talk about communication, because what I had to realize was, like, one of my favorite quotes is, communication will be the devastation of a nation. Like, we communicate differently. I communicate with him completely. He was like, well, when I said, but I'm not you. And I said, so when I hear certain words and you hear certain words, they might mean something completely different than when you say it. When I say something, it don't mean the same thing as when you say something sometimes. And that's the thing. Like, when you're doing business with people, when you're talking to people, you need to find out if they're using the words in the same context as you're using the words. Because sometimes people's life and background will cause them to use the same word that you use, but in a different context, or it means something different to them. That's why I always say I speak several languages. I understand when somebody says some crazy ass shit. Like, for instance, me and him, we listen to music all the time, and he from the Northeast, I want to say, and I'm from the dirty South, and so I have to tell him a lot of times, like he listened to Nipsey, he listened to Jada Kiss, he listened to even though Nipsey is from the West Coast, he listened to like Fab super hard. He listened to like a whole bunch of hard ass rappers as opposed to me. I listen, I love Boosie and Gates, and he always talks about how the music is better and they ain't saying nothing. But I always tell him it's not that they're not saying nothing, it's just that you don't understand what they're saying. I believe, Jay-Z and all them, like they all talk about the same thing, but they just speak to the people they speak to. It's just like speaking Chinese. Boosie and Gates speak Baton Rouge. That's what they speak. And so you might not understand what it is that they saying, but I understand what they saying because I'm from there. And so we always have those little conversations about, what it is. That's what it is. Where is that from? That's some North Carolina music DJ thing. So that's that. So guys, understand, as Magic Mike said, to embrace the cringe. Understand that whenever you make a conscious decision to grow in your life, that there will be cringe-worthy moments, there will be cringe-worthy things, there will be cringe-worthy a lot of shit, but embrace it, own it, understand it, respect it, and go motherfucking get it. Go get it. Work with the cringe. Don't let the cringe work against you. I'm gonna pull a quick card for you guys, because I never get to use this. Listen, the cringe. Understanding that the cringe is a part of the process. Fuck you up sometimes. So there's that. I never pulled these cards on here, so I thought I'd pull them today. Oh, not too much. This is too much. I got the song that came up in my head is God's Got a Blessing. What's your name on it? That's what song popped out when I saw this card. God's got a blessing. Come on, star card. Just come out for a real bitch. But, so real quick, I'm at 13 minutes. I have to really start my work day. Y'all, I woke up. I snoozed my way to work today. It is what it is. I'm stretching my hair out again, so I've been manipulated. I twist it, comb it out, wet it, and then unwet it. That card keeps coming out. Wet it, and then let it dry, and then stretch it out and wet it because I want my curl pattern to look a certain way. I remember when I cut my hair off. Well, I started, I want to say a natural journey. It wasn't even a natural journey. I've always had naturally curly hair. So, Mike, you just keep popping up. That's the thing. Hope y'all ain't see my ass cheek. If y'all did it, I'm gonna be so salty. I'm gonna be like, take it down. Anyways, this deck's so fucking big. That's what he said. This deck's so fucking big. God's got a blessing with my name on it. God's got a blessing. All right, one more card for the people. Oh, I'm gonna do one more. Then I'm gonna hop off this bitch. It is Saturday. It's a beautiful day. God's so good. This bitch. God's so fucking good. Oh, God was like 2 cards. 2 cards. I got 2 cards with the fucking King of Wands. Hit the daddy stroke. Hit the daddy stroke. Hit the daddy stroke. That's what I want to do. Hit the daddy stroke. That's what that shit looks like. All right. Let me look at these cards real quick. I'll hop on here. I'll maybe do a little video when I get to my friend's house and I'll show you the outfit. For the night. Hit the daddy stroke. Hit the daddy stroke. Hit the. That shit came out. Hit the daddy stroke. Hit it. Hit it. All right. So you made up your mind about some shit that was not fulfilling your life. Like, it wasn't doing it. But a thing too is while you blindfolded, like, or maybe you need to be blindfolded. Maybe you need to change the way you think about this, because like you gotta make a decision, or you of 2 minds about something, and you real salty about, you like, well, I'm gonna make this decision based off of whatever I feel, but you're not looking at everything the way it should be. Before you make that decision, before you make whatever decision it is you making in your life, you all saw this Hangman came out last time. So rethink it. Think about it twice. Think twice. My godfather always tell me measure twice, cut once. Like, it's something that you not motherfucking seeing. It's something that you not motherfucking paying attention to. Pay attention to what you need to pay attention to before you make whatever decision it is that you're making in life. Because what you don't know is when you make the decision that you need to make, God's got a blessing with your name on it. With your name on it. With your name on it. He got a blessing with your name on it. And it's so crazy because you don't even know it's a blessing. It don't look like a blessing. It don't appear up like a blessing. Somebody said, like, it's a fucking fish in a cup. Bitch, when the last time you seen a fish in a cup? God got something for you that you're not even expecting, but you gotta stop being upset about what you lost and understand that, you change the way you think about it and understand that it's something better coming for you. Get out your feelings. It's okay to be defensive, because I'm very defensive. I'm very protective. Protect your fucking heart. Protect your fucking heart, but fences keep people in, but it also keep people out. So it's good to have a defense, but don't be too defensive, because you might miss your blessing with your name on it. And so while you over here, your back turned to whatever it is God got coming for you. Your back turned to, or you're not looking at something, but you don't know whatever you're not looking at is going to take you in the right direction, but you too defensive to look at it. And not only is it going to take you in the right direction, it's going to take you in the direction of a new beginning. Ooh, so all right, because it's coming through. So it's something that you're not seeing. Person, place, thing, situation. Something that you're not seeing that you got to make a fucking decision about. You need to take some time and look at the situation differently. What you don't know is whatever decision that you make is going to be a blessing. But you got to protect it and protect yourself. And in your decision making, be mindful, be strategic, tread softly but carry a big stick. And once you make that decision, when you make up your mind, things take off. It's the night. The night fast is quick. And you're just going to take off to a new beginning that you don't even know about. A new beginning that'll be better than anything that you ever thought of. Look, and it's a solid foundation. Whatever it is, it could be a solid foundation in a job. It could be a solid foundation in a relationship. It can be a solid foundation in a friendship. It could be a solid foundation in a partnership, but you don't know. But everything comes with a learning. Like, learn. Like, this is the fucking Hierophant. The Hierophant already smart. The Hierophant already know. But the Hierophant, to me, is a lesson. It's something that you got to learn. It's something that you got to sit back. Sometimes you become You gotta change the way you think. And sometimes that means going to talk to somebody. That means spending time with other people. That means seeking counsel outside of you. It's something that you might need to go speak to somebody about. It's something else that you need to learn that will help you in this new beginning. Or as a part of the new beginning, you will be doing a lot of learning. And that's okay. And so if we're bringing this back to the cringe or embracing the cringe, a part of embracing the cringe is learning that a part of the process is the cringe, and you're going to have to embrace the cringe. But that don't mean it's not a new beginning. That don't mean that God not gonna come through. That don't mean that it's not gonna be good, but it's definitely gonna have some cringe in it, and you gotta know that. You gotta learn that. And so a part of your process and going and growing to wherever you're going in your life is embracing that cringe. Let people teach you. If you're not making mistakes, you're not motherfucking learning. And whenever you finish getting that, like whenever you finish getting whatever lesson God has for you or whatever thing that you need to learn, like, it's going to be a stable foundation. Boom. And then you going to get the King of Wands. Like, you gonna master that element. Like, the King of Wands has mastered his element. So, that's from the bottom of the deck. And then I got the Ten of Swords. That shit, it was in reverse. I don't take reverse, but that shit over with. And that's Judgment. Judgment to me is the choices. All this from the bottom of the deck is the outcome of the choices that you made. So if you decide to fucking embrace the cringe and stop thinking of the cringe as the ten of wands, sometimes shit not fine. Yesterday I was salty because I couldn't learn something, because it was not that I couldn't, but it was a hard concept to learn. Embrace that shit. Understand that shit is a part of the game. Look at that shit differently. Look at everything differently. Once I look at that differently, I'm a become the master of whatever trade that it is that I got. So if I could tie these together real fucking quick, because I'm at 20 minutes and I definitely gotta go. For me in my house, don't be upset about what you didn't get. Like, don't be too upset crying over spilled milk that you don't realize you still got 2 cups back there. Oh, so whatever you lost probably wasn't really lost, and that's always been a recurring thing. You need to rethink about what it is that you're not happy about. Look at it another way. Look at it as the cringe. Look at it as, hey, look, I didn't like this. It's a part of it, but I have to learn. And once you make the decision to think of things differently and look at things differently, keep your guard up. Understand that, still work hard. Don't just take anything from anybody. Don't just take what people tell you. Question everything. Keep your defenses up, but don't keep people out. Once you make that decision and you get your structural foundation, God gonna come with something, a small little seed, a small little blessing that's gonna come out of nowhere and fucking surprise you. And once that happens, everything gonna take off. My ears ringing. Once that's gonna take the fuck off. Like, it's gonna project you in a place that you need to, but you gotta embrace that cringe. You gotta embrace the fact that you gonna lose 3 cups, but you still got 2 more, and it's gonna be a nice big blessing, a nice blessing. Beginnings and blessings, they don't look like you think they should look. It's a fish in a cup. When would you think to find a fish in a cup? You won't even be looking for it, but you're gonna be going to drink your drink, and you're gonna be blessed late in the midnight hour. And whatever it is going to take you to a foundation that you don't even see coming. You don't even know how it's not going to look like what you want it to look like. But this all comes after you learn, after you sit and you become a student of life. Life got to teach you some shit, because if you don't know how to deal with whatever it is God got for you, you're going to lose it. If you don't accept what it is that God is offering to you, or know how to recognize it, then you're gonna fucking lose it. And all of that work and hard everything that you've been through gonna be for nothing. So embrace the fucking cringe. Embrace it. Embrace the fact that you lost 3 cups. Sometimes you gotta lose 3. I lost 1. I can't. It's a Lauryn Hill song. But embrace the fact that sometimes you're gonna lose 3 cups. But for every one that I lose, I bounce back with 2. Soldier Slim. You're gonna lose 2. You're gonna lose 3, but you still got 2. And that shit is old fucking cake. Change your mind, change your life. Don't let it turn you cold. Whenever you do lose the 3 and you realize you got the 2, like, don't let it turn you too cold. It's okay to protect yourself, but don't keep people out. And whenever you I want to say, whenever you make up your motherfucking mind, whenever you make up your mind as to how you want to handle this cringe word, and you can take it as a bad thing or you can take it as a good thing. Hopefully you take it as a good thing. God gonna bless you with something swift and fast, and it's gonna be great and new, and it's gonna be unexpected, and it's gonna give you a foundation that you never even dreamed of, but you got to be patient and learn. I would love for to see the world card come up, because y'all already know it all takes time. So that's my little slight read. I've been on this bitch for 25 motherfucking minutes. Y'all already know it's Saturday. I got to hop on my desk. I got to get ready for this weekend. I'll post some pictures later. Bitch, it's so funny. Y'all just heard me say, and the world card popped out. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. I'm shuffling on camera. So there's that. All right. I dedicate this one to Magic Mike because it was definitely inspired by you. And we're going to go get it. And we're going to come out motherfucking victorious. Look at how this bitch dressed. This bitch dressed to the T. Bitch, that's how I'm gonna be dressed tonight. This bitch on the horse with some banging ass hoops and a banging ass outfit and some fucking heels. Like, bitch, I won. Bitch, I won. But you wanna know why she won? Because she embraced the cringe. She didn't fight against the cringe. Like, don't fight against the current. It is what it is. Accept the current is there. Move with the current. And then things gonna turn out the way they should be. So, with that being said, let me see if I can find a little chica. And take y'all out on, you know, my bitch, because I feel like we ain't had her on. We haven't had our guest on for a minute. All right, y'all have a great weekend. Y'all don't work too hard. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your life. Happy fucking Saturday. Go get it, because if you don't, somebody else will. Y'all already know. Money. Hey. Hey. What we gonna call this? Little black girl from the South. Little black girl don't know where to go. And the teacher stay kicking her out. Make her mama proud. I ain't trying to flash y'all, but y'all already know. Again. Fenty. This was too big, but I kept it. Seen this world before, the shout is wise. Ayy. But a mind stay occupied. I used to dream a high. Hey, but life is full of surprises. I wish I could find that cup. Full of surprises. Surprises. College had me stressing. So far the vent me breasts. Plants I'm on is lonely. So tonight just help me feel your presence. Y'all be blessed. Have a great Saturday. Go get it, because if you don't, you already fucking know.